So now I'm going to add some sparge water, just enough to bring the level up about 1 inch or so above the grain bed. And we're just going to sprinkle it. Not really sprinkling. It doesn't matter. You just want to get it in there. And there we go, perfect. And I keep the lid on, you want to keep the heat in. Again, you want to keep an eye on your thermometer in there. Don't let your grain bed get above 75 degrees. It takes quite a bit of hot water to substantially increase the temperature of your grain bed. And chances are it won't get up that high, but you want to keep an eye on it. If it does, you can always sparge with a bit of cold water. So now we're going to weigh out the hops. That's most homebrewers' favorite part. And we're going to start by zeroing the scale. We don't want to cheat ourselves out of any of these hops. There we go, 0. What we're going to use for bittering is Columbus. They're a high alpha Pacific Northwest variety. And it's really not that critical what you're using because they're going to be boiled for an hour. You're going to drive off all the aroma and most of the flavor. You just want to use something with a high enough alpha that you don't have to use a lot of hops to get the amount of bitterness. And so we're going to use 47 grams, and that's going to give us 20 AAUs in 40 liters of beer. And oh man, these smell great. 43, 44. There we go, 47 grams. Now for the finish, I've got some UK North Down. And these are beautiful aromatic English hops. They just smell beautiful. And they are a little hard to find. And so if you don't have North Down, you can use Goldings, you can use Fuggles, any kind of English aromatic variety. Or if you want, you can, if you want to go Pacific Northwest, you can use Cascade, Centennial, you can use Amarillo, or you can even blend some English with the Northwest. Cascade and Goldings are a classic blend of finishing hops that work really well together. We're going to use 50 grams, and they're just going to go in for the last few minutes of the boil, just long enough that they get wet, and we get a little flavor out of them, but not long enough that we drive off the aroma. So we're going to put 50 grams in here. There we go. 53, 52, let's go with 52. It was meant to be.